Hi everybody, it's Susie and it is Hot Topic Tuesday. I was going to do originally a different Hot Topic, but I'll save that for later. My friend today, Sandra, requested Hot Topic Tuesday, having multiple children and what are some challenges that come with it. So first of all, I want to make it clear that I absolutely love each and every one of my kids. My son is 5 years old. His name is Russell. My daughter is 2 years old. Her name is Viviana. And my baby is going to be 9 months on Thursday. Her name is Sarah. I love my little babies. I'm very happy with where my life is at. I enjoy having my 3 babies, but of course it does come with challenges. Let me go over a few. And I just jotted these ideas down, so forgive me if I'm kind of all over the place here. Nighttime when we had the baby, my daughter had just turned 2, literally. My youngest daughter was born July 10th, and my daughter turned 2 the day after, July 11th. So they're like 2 years apart. Well, my daughter hit the terrible 2s at that point. I don't know if it was the terrible 2s or just trying to get mommy's attention or what. Nighttime was the worst. Okay. And it wasn't because of my baby necessarily. It was because I would lay down at a certain time. The baby would wake up in an hour or 2 to be fed. And then throughout the night, my 2-year-old daughter would wake up screaming or crying or whining because she went through a very, very, very whiny stage. And I'm not sure if she's quite out of that, but it's not nearly as bad. So that was hard to have a teething 2-year-old because she was teething. We found out that a lot of her teeth were popping out. There was like teeth here and then like the back ones and everything. So it was hard to be nursing exclusively and throughout the night my 2-year-old waking up as well. Not fun. But luckily we're out of that stage. My little baby just started sleeping through the night, no joke, close to a month ago. And my 2-year-old has stopped, like her teeth already popped out, so that's really good. Hopefully nothing changes. One of the challenges about breastfeeding through the night was the fact that she would comfort feed. Anyways, that's just about the baby. Let me talk about multiples. Going outside of the house is like the biggest challenge. I thought 2 was bad, like packing them up and going. 3 is like horrible. Since our winters last so long, it's not like you could just like put the kids in like their clothes and just pack them up and just head out the door. Oh yeah, let's go. This is like bundling up every single kid, boots or shoes, whatever it is, you have to bundle them all up. And like if you like your freedom to just go out whenever, it's like really hard to just go out whenever. It's kind of like you have to know a day in advance. Like, hey, we're gonna do groceries tomorrow, so have the kids ready when I get home from work. It's a whole day event getting 3 kids ready to go out. Speaking of going out, grocery stores is like the worst. Try to do it as quickly as possible. When we need like a game plan. We need the list and we need to know what meals we're gonna be making and just get to it. With 3 kids in your house, it's gonna be loud. My boy's 5 years old, so he's loud. He'll start off quiet and then he'll just like I don't know, like yell. Oh my gosh, it's funny, but it's like whoa. So I'm just now getting used to that. He's a boy. He's at home. He's gonna be loud. Allow him to be loud while he's up. That was just what I learned recently. I'm like, Matt, he's a boy. He's like, yeah, he's a boy. I'm like, he needs to be loud, right? He needs to just act like Hulk. Like, he'll walk around like, oh, and he's like acting like Hulk. And here I am like, baby, don't do that. But like, I just realized like, oh, just let him do that. You know, he can be Hulk, whatever. For me, one of the hard things about going out is that I tend to maybe they aren't judging me, but I tend to feel judged. It's probably my age. I'm 25 years old. I had my son at 20. I got married young and had kids right away, and knew I always wanted a family. And we were just, for each kid, we were just at points in our life where we felt ready for another kid. People don't, like, looking at me, they don't understand why on earth a young girl has 3 kids. So, I mean, obviously they look at me, they don't even think I'm 25 years old, so I guess that's a disadvantage as well. This is what I've always wanted, honestly. I've always wanted to be a mother. I loved playing with my nephews and nieces. I just loved my big family. I was the baby of 6, so I've always wanted my own family. And I knew that I always wanted to get married. I knew that I wanted children, and I met the right man who felt the same thing as me. My kids are so close together in age that you want them all in the cart. My 5-year-old, I don't want him grabbing stuff, so I still will put him in the cart. I want them all in the cart, but then it's like you have a 1-seater cart, so what are you gonna do? So, I mean, Walmart has an awesome one that has like the two seats, and then they have the cart that you could put the baby in. But when there's only like the 1 cart, you'll grab 2 carts and have like Russell sit in the little bin part of it. Like Viviana and Sarah are in like the cart parts. That's always rough for us. Like, we're always making sure they have big carts. And if they don't, then, you know, we just grab 2 carts. I'm not at the point yet where I get their names too mixed up. I don't think I do it too bad. I think the worst I do is like Matt and Russell. I'll call them. Yeah. Another thing that we're working through right now, one of our challenges, is our sleeping arrangements. Because we have like a 5-bedroom, 3 bedrooms upstairs, and 2 downstairs. But obviously we all want to be on the same floor. The sleeping arrangement has proved to be like really tough on us. We're always switching it up. It's like the baby was in our room in the bassinet for a few months until she started outgrowing the bassinet, and then they have like 2. I don't even want to go into that. It's just a hassle thinking about the sleeping arrangement. Let me tell you a story about one of the bad days, I would say. I've had worse days. And if you ask certain people what my worst day was, I think they might tell you. I think they might know it. Okay, so today is actually today. We're potty training our 2-year-old, and she's about to be 3 in July. I'm like, why don't you go pee-pee on the potty, okay? And she went and sat on the potty, and my baby was pooped, so I was going to just take her a bath. So I got the bath going. As soon as I got the bath going, I was getting all the things, the towel and everything set up in my room. I come out, and there was pee on the floor, so I started cleaning that up. And then when the baby was done with her, well, in the bath, my son said, "Mom, she pooped in my room." So I went over, well, I finished the baby's bath, hurried up and got that poop out of there before anybody stepped on it or, you know, anything else. Cleaned that up, and then I told Viviana, sit on the potty again, okay? If you need to go poo-poo, sit on the potty. I couldn't give her my full attention, but I saw her going to the potty. And then I went and brought the baby over to my bed and was putting clothes on her. And then Russell's like, all of a sudden you hear Russell like, she peed in my room. So that's one of the challenges, you know, like when you have them close in age and they're still reliant on you, like Viviana is still reliant on me. And Russell, of course, when it comes to affection, he is very reliant, but he's pretty independent for most things. I think our hardest days are the days where we do have to go out. We have errands to run and everything, and it's very hard to find a babysitter. My mom lives in Florida, so honestly, like, that was one of the hardest things, is to have a babysitter and to be able to go out. It's nice when my mom comes because she does offer, and we don't want to like always do that because it's 3 kids. So usually what we'll do with Matt's dad is we leave Russell and Viviana because usually they're older and they'll play, but we take the baby. One of the greatest challenges is just being exhausted and you can't take a nap because, forget it, nap time turned into a huge fiasco. With the 3rd baby, when the 3rd baby came, I had nap times going. I used to, basically with Russell, I would sleep with Russell, he'd come to my bed and he would take a nap, and Viviana would take a nap in her room. So we'd all get that nap in. And this is like a whole nother story. I've got a 2-year-old that's fighting naps, a 5-year-old who will take naps if he's sick, probably. And just kind of outgrowing that nap stage. The 2-year-old needs a nap, but, you know, between me putting them down, I'll put them down at a certain time, and 2 hours later, they're still up, still making lots of noise. And, you know, I've decided sometimes I just don't do naps most of the time now, because it is too stressful. I will just bypass nap time and we'll put them down early. So around 7:30, they're down for bed. One of the biggest things is when you have a baby and you have a 2-year-old, it's hard when like if you're nursing and you're in a specific spot and that 2-year-old kind of takes off and you want to know what's going on. That's hard. When they get older, like my 5-year-old and my 2-year-old, I'm so happy that they're close in age. Now that he's older and he's more independent, it's great to see them playing together, and that's what I wanted, you know. Let me tell you some really good stuff though. Having my kids and seeing my daughter respond to the little baby, she goes over and kisses her sometimes, and my son will play with her, and those are the things that just, they really touch my heart. And I love story time at nighttime and bath time, and it's just those things that, I don't know, I love seeing my son learn and my daughter learn, and him teaching my daughter, you know, and he's like learning his letter sounds, so he'll, like his words, so he'll say like, let me see, pizza starts with P, pizza, like he says things like that, and I see my daughter like repeating him, but it's funny because she'll say like, mac and cheese, instead of like saying, you know, mama, because she doesn't understand that, but she's trying to learn at the same pace as him. It's really funny to see that. You know, having multiple children, I feel blessed. I really do. I feel like each kid is just such a treasure. And I was in the car just the other day talking to my husband about, like, I could not imagine my life without either, like, any of them. I want to leave you with this. Kids are such a blessing in my life. I'm so happy. I couldn't imagine my life without Russell. I could not imagine my life without Viviana. I could not imagine my life without Sarah. They're just so special to me that it just, you know, and everything has challenges. Even though I feel like it has challenges, this is what I wanted in my life. I wanted kids. I wanted this, and you know, I couldn't ask for a more rewarding challenge than being a mother to 3 beautiful children. So yeah, if you have children, you're fortunate to have children, then you know what I'm talking about. Each one, and you know, when I was pregnant with my 2nd baby, I just thought, like, how can I love, will I love this baby when it's born as much as I love Russell? And yes, the answer is yes, yes, yes. You will love every single baby so much. It's amazing how we're capable of so much love. So anyways, that's what I wanted to leave you with. I love my children. I love the challenge. and you know, it makes my life interesting. I can imagine staying at home and not have anything interesting happen to me. So yeah, hopefully you like the Hot Topic Tuesdays that I've been doing. I'm excited for my second one, and thank you, Sandra, for requesting this. Sorry if it dragged on a bit, and you know, leave a comment below with any requests that you have for hot topics. It can be anything you think of, women related, and it'll make for a fun time. So tune in with me on Hot Topic Tuesdays. Leave some love, thumbs up if you like these videos, and I hope you enjoyed these videos, and I'll see you next time.